Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is Galarian. Today we have a very exciting team. As you know, yesterday is the Season 6 moveset rebalance, and a lot of Pokemon have some changes with the moveset. I've been very excited with Alolan Ninetales for a very long time. And finally, we have the ice weather ball that we needed. Immediately, I got into the battle with a team that I designed based on what I assume might work, and it worked amazing. So I just want to very quickly showcase how well Alolan Ninetales works in this team. As you all know, that weather ball is very spammy, and I'm pairing that with Azumarill and Scrafty. So this team is basically based on my old team, Obama Snow, Azu, and Marowak. So like Ice type Azu and the Ghost type, right? So a lot of Ninetales has the nicer Fairy type defense resistance. So it's only taking neutral from the fighting move and resist the dark type, the bug type, the dragon. So a lot tankier than Obama Snow in a way. But at the same time, it doesn't have as well of the coverage for Azumarill. And I noticed that there's a lot of Pokemon, there's a lot of teams at the moment with a dark type in the back. I feel like Double Ghost, Double Dark is a trend. So I really like to have a Scraft in the back that deals really well with the Ghost type and the Dark type, and also as a fighter. So let's get into the battles. First match we have a lot of Ninetales with Obama Snow. So we don't resist anything from it. We resist the weather ball. So they have to shield. They have to throw the energy ball. Energy ball that's neutral, and from Shadow Obama Snow able to do quite a bit, but not guaranteed a shield. They switch into Alolan Stunfisk. I have two Pokemon that deals with it pretty well. I switch into Azu to avoid the Obama Snow. And I don't run Hydro Pump, so this matchup is like kind of iffy. I have to go for the Ice Beam for the neutral damage. We got a shield, which is really nice. And now that we see that they have Stunfisk and Obama Snow, I know that Scrafty is going to be very important for this matchup. And we actually bubbled down with a lot of energy, which is really nice. I'm sensing this is just a weather ball, and it is, which is even better. This Ice Beam will KO. The fact that they bring out a Obama Snow so low, and they have Azu in the back. This is not the best scenario, but we do have two shield. And Scrafty with Powered Up Punch, if you amp up your attack enough, your foreplay is going to really put into a lot of work, even for resisted damage. And my strategy is just to wear it down as much as I can. Also, this counter are starting to add up with the Powered Up Punch. I know that because Azu is not the fast energy generating Pokemon, right? So I overfarm a little bit to foreplay and just Powered Up Punch. I know my win condition is just to fast move down. So eventually they have to shield this one because counters really started to add up, and they have to throw some energy because I have Azu here, and I know that there's no way to have two move because I was counting the bubbles anyway. So that was a very good first game. I think with this team, yesterday I actually had like 19 wins and only 6 losses. That was pretty decent. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this one. I do know that I resist Snarl, and this feels it's only a nice slash though. The Crab Hammer recently got a buff, so it's 85 energy now. Okay, they bring Mew, which is actually amazing, because the only way for Mew to win this matchup is to have Wild Charge, and that means that they are going to get debuffed. That means I can just farm out completely, and they have Flame Charge, and they bait it with Flame Charge, which is just so bad. Now they are in a shield, well, even shield right now. If they Wild Charge me here, I'm perfectly fine with it, because I can come in with Alolan Ninetales to start farming. And I also have a move stored on Alolan Ninetales. I forgot about that one. And I quickly switch into. I want to switch into to catch whatever this is. Scrafty is actually very tanky, and the counters really start to add up. I know that Crab Hammer does really. It does a lot of damage, and they're staying in that make me. And that means they have a fight, something weak to fighting in the back, right? Also really good for me. I don't have a shield, but I do know that they have to throw close combat to win this one, and I know that I have energy on Alolan Ninetale. All I need is one Weather Ball, and that's a good game. Very nice to see Berserker in this meta. I think my opponent probably leave the match at this point. Scrafting in the back is very, very good. I really like Alolan Ninetale with the new Weather Ball spam. It's just incredible, incredible. Pelipper. So this is kind of iffy. They're both really spammy. Everything is neutral. I believe Pelipper wins this one. I believe because I don't really know that, but I correctly showed the Hurricane with income the G-Fast. So I actually switch into Scrafty so I can avoid the Pelipper with the wind attack that is super effective for fighting type. Scrafty is really tanky. I can tank Earthquake no problem. My mission for this one is just to end my attack because I know that Pelipper is really, really low, so I might be able to counter down. We'll see if they shield or not. They don't. I actually switch into Galvantula, so that is really bad for this team. At this point, I know that my Azu is dead weight. You know, it's. I want to switch in Azu for them to farm energy, just to dump the energy, then coming with Alolan Ninetale just to get as much energy as I can. I can tank launch, which it is, and I know that I'll pace Galvantula, and they try to set the Pelipper, so that's just like a nail in the coffin. So I have two Weather Ball ready. The first one will get a shield, and the second one will kill the Galvantula. So that was a very close game. I feel like my opponent kind of threw the game towards the end, but Weather Ball with Powder Snow, such a good matchup. Okay, so at the moment of my battle, I was due at about 2650, and after last night, at the moment, I'm sitting at 2850. So that was about 200 points gain in 2 days, which is just incredible. So we've seen this before. Energy Ball doesn't KO, so I'm not going to show. And they bait it with Weather Ball, which actually does more than I thought because I technically resist Weather Ball. But this Weather Ball from the Ninetale will put it dangerously low. Not enough to get a shield, but I think okay. I let this one go. Alright, because I can actually bubble down the Obama Snow. Which is really nice, and we have the Azul Mirror Match and I'm Upper Shield. That means that whatever they don't have a better solution to Azul, right? So there could be a Marowak in the back, it could be a Bastardon or Stonfish in the back. I do want to stay in this one a little bit longer, but eventually I want to make sure I preserve a little bit health on the Azul, because whatever in the back might be something that Scrafty cannot handle, right? So I let this one go down, I believe, and I think, okay, we got to another play rough. This will get, okay, no shield, and they have a Mandabas in the back, so this is a very weird matchup. Everything from Scrafty is neutral, and every ace, as you can see, is super effective, but Mandabas' attack is really low. And this Snarls does like nothing because I double resist Snarl, right? And because I still have 2 shield, I know the win condition is just double shield, and counter down completely. And I think we're going to get there pretty soon. It's actually a very close match in the end. I know that they have one shield left, so there's no point for me to using the fall play. And I actually managed to counter down completely, which is really nice. Okay, Raiden, a lot of numbers, so who are we meeting at the moment? So Venusaur. I actually seen this team quite often, so I know there is Stonfisk and Bastardon in the back. This lined up with Venusaur and Double Rock Slayer is pretty common. I come with Scrafty because I don't have to shoot anything, and I just amp my attack. I have a fall play to threaten the Venusaur. So I have a lot of energy, and we are at even scenarios, which is really nice. And they dump the energy, which is even better. Even better. Now I can come in with Ninetales. I have a lot of energy on Ninetales. We got a shield, and there's the Bastardon, and we have Azu in the back. And because I don't run Hydro Pump, so this matchup is actually not as great. But Bubble does a lot of damage, and I know that if I worry down enough, I can get out of this matchup with just to lower the Bastardon enough for my Ninetales to come in, because my Ninetales is decently healthy. So I shielded this one. I think from the next matchup I start to come in with Azu as a safe swap and save my Scrafty in the back, because I've been seeing this team maybe 3 or 4 times last night. I shielded the Stone Edge, and this Weather Ball will KO. I overfarm a little bit just to make sure I have enough energy for the Venusaur, and this Weather Ball will, I think, will almost KO. Almost, I like to think. Actually KOs, so that was a very good game. So Venusaur with Stonefist and Bastardon, very easy to handle with this team. Surfetch, okay, counter is neutral, and they coming with the Ferrothorn, so very good matchup for the Scrafty, and Azu gets to avoid it. Power Scrafty is just kind of incredibly bulky. I have to shoot this one. No, actually I don't, because I want to come in with Ninetales and just farm down all the way. I have so much energy, so I wonder what's going to come back. I mean, the hard check is a Marowak, right? It's not a Marowak. They come back with Stonefist, so I know that Azu is just going to go to town on this one. I'm not going to shoot anything. Earthquake does. That's okay. And my opponent decided to surrender. I mean, they definitely have a win condition, but it's very slim, very slim. Okay, Marowak, a very hard check. I do have 2 Pokemon that handle Marowak pretty okay. The thing with Scrafty and Azu is, if you shield the play rough, and if you play the powered up punch and 4 plays strategically, you can win this one. I do think I want to bring into the 2 shield scenario to get rid of the just 2, because I feel like Ninetales does a little bit better with when shields are down, and I really do need to switch because Marowak is such a hard counter to Ninetales. And I believe that I can counter down completely, which is so nice. And they're coming with Obama Snow. Oh my god, they're coming with Obama Snow to a double boosted Scrafty. I mean, I know that whatever will kill, but look at the health of the Obama Snow. There's like nothing, there's nothing left. And I survived this one. And we have a Marowak in the back with Azu, so fighting for that switch was so crucial. And Scrafty, as a counter swap, when powered up punch and pop the attack, it's unstoppable. I mean, except when there's like a wicked tough in the back. I have lost like maybe two of the 6 matches I lost. Were the one that I lost to like the double charmer in the back. That was like, hey, you're at Elo 2700 and you're running double charmer. That's shameful. That is shameful. I mean, I have no problem with people running double charmer, I mean, grass hug, what have you, but at a higher elo, at a good skill set battle list, you need to have something more interesting because like this tap team is boring. Okay. Another matchup I really like for Ninetales instead of Bulbasaur is Skarmory. Because Ninetales actually wins this one in 1 shield and of course double shield. Because I only take neutral from Sky Attack. And Sky Attack does about 40-45%. And this Weather Ball and Powder Snow really adds up. And they shoot at one. And I know that I can survive this one. And they switch into Hypno. And Scrafty is such a hard counter to Hypno unless they are running Focus Blast. But honey, who's running Focus Blast at the moment? There's no one. And I can tank anything, and they're so low, I can actually counter down, which is so important. Because I have energy to threaten Skarmory at the moment. And they come in with Thicker Speed, that is a normal type. And Scrafty is a fighting type. So these counters and Powered Up Punch, boosted counters are doing so much. Also, like, I have 2 Pokemon. I know I have a move on Ninetales, and this this Weather Ball will put it so low. I can just counter down the Digger Speed and have a move on Skarmory, and my opponent decided to surrender. Oh my god, that game. I really like Ninetales on Skarmory. That's amazing. Okay. Nova Stunfix. Everything is neutral, and everything from Ninetales is super effective, so I will stay in. We're charging about the same speed. The Stunfix outpaces Ninetales a little bit, but it's nothing threatening. They switch into Azumarill, so I dump this side shot so I can have a jump start on the mirror matchup, because I don't really have a Azumarill counter on this one, and they don't have play rough. So I know that I don't have to shield anything. I can get out of this matchup with a lot of energy. I can win this one, set it up really, really nice. And we have the Stunfix. I think I still have enough health to survive a discharge, so I'm not gonna shield anything. And they're so low that I can actually Powder Snow down, which is a better move. And actually Bubble Down, which is just insane, and they have a obstacle in the back. So this play rough will do quite a bit. And I know that I'm taking super effective damage from the counter, but so is Obstagoon, and it's double super effective, and my counter gets stabbed, so my opponent decided to surrender. 3 games in a row that Ninetales just made people quit. Alright, Ninetales mirror match. My Ninetales is pretty bad, so I should win CMP. I should throw the side shot. They come in with Meganium, which is questionable, but really good for me because at the moment my Azumarill gets to avoid it. And I know I survive a Frenzy Plant because Scrafty is tanky. Scrafty is tanky. And this Powered Up Punch, after Powered Up Punch again, will put it really low, and I just still let it go. I can farm down with Ninetales, which is amazing. More energy for me, yay. And we have a lot of energy for the what's the back? Azu, Ninetales. So they throw the Side Shock, I believe. Yes, they did. And I know I have to show this one because I have a lot of energy. I return with the Side Shock. This will put it really low, so we might get a shield. And I swap into Azu, and they have a Drifblim in the back. Oh my god, the team is so weak to Ninetales in Night in general. And I know that I survived this one, and I know that I can Ice Beam it, chip it really low, and coming with Ninetales to just farm down. And it's a little bit scary how much energy they have, but they have to throw something because I'm at another move already. Right, they have to throw a move, which is fine by me. And then we still have a shield, and we have the energy, and this is just. And I know that the Drifter has no energy. That's GG. Oh my god, that team is so weak to Ninetales in the back. Another trainer, we're meeting Toxicrow, so obviously Slot was gonna hurt, but so it's Psychic. I know it's a Mud Bomb, and I'm just gonna go straight for the Side Shock. I should go with Water Ball though, just to have more, just have a neutral matchup to threaten the shield, and we get 2 shield, and now I think, you know what? Letting this one go and just farm down with Azu. I know a Sludge Bomb is coming, and they might get another one. No, they don't. Okay, they're trying for another Sludge Bomb, which didn't happen. So we have a lot of energy, and we have a. Oh my god, they have Frostlass and Ferrothorn, so Scrafty just gonna go to town. Avalanche still neutral, it does quite a bit. 4-play will put it really low for us to farm down because it's counter arch neutral, right? And we have a Ferrothorn in the back. I think the safer play will be a Power Up Punch and a 4-play because I know that I survive a Power Whip, and that is what is happening. And we take out the Ferrothorn. Oh, that team is so weak to Scrafty in the back. So another matchup with, I don't know if any of you is having a lot of glitches with Pokemon Battle, especially when you are like, oh my, wicked tough. Not the worst. I like to see a Charmer in the front instead of in the back with my Scrafty. What about really chunks away? But Ninetales not the most tanky Pokemon, so this charm really adds up. But we get to 3 Water Ball. Water Ball is so spammy. Oh my goodness. We get 2 shield. I'm fine with it. Charmer out of the way. That's Grafted beats everything with 2 shield. And they switch into Drifblim. It's like, girl. I have a Dark type in the back. Icy Wind is not gonna hurt that much. I do have to throw energy, which is a little bit bad because counter is triple resisted. But I know that I don't have to shield anything. I overfarm a little bit for the 4-play. We take care of the Drifblim. I'm not overfarming too much. I just know that the weakness is coming back. There's no point of it. But there's a Unova stuff is in the back and have 1 shield, and 2 Ice Beam will kill. And I can tank at least 1 discharge. I even flex. I do want to see how much a discharge does. That is not enough. That is not enough. And I have 1 more shield. And I do believe they still have Drifter in the back, so you have to be aware of that. But at the moment, there's nothing my opponent can do. Oh, Wicked in the back. Yeah. So that was a good game. So I only have 4-1 and 3-2 with this team. So that means it's pretty consistent. I did have my first negative set today with his team. So no, it doesn't beat everything, and no team beats everything. But it's so fun to use, and the new matchup is so exciting. I just like Alolan Ninetales. It's so pretty. You really hard punish a lot of the meta Pokemon. I just that's what this is all about. I'm using my shiny. I'm using my the Pokemon I like, and I made a team out of it that gets me to 2800. Guys, I made expert yesterday. I was like, what? Sorry. Back to the game. A little bit lag here. We one switch back. It's the same team with Venusaur and Stunfisk and Bastardon. That's why I got a little bit carried away. I've seen this team before. My opponent overfarmed so much that I get a 2 Ice Beam, and now they're out of shield. I was like, what do you want to do, honey? I showed the first Sludge Bomb. Oh, actually, Frenzy Plant baited me. I'm not gonna shoot again. And look at this. I actually can tank a Sludge Bomb. It's like, say what? Alolan Ninetales is a little bit tankier than I gave it credit for. And they have Bastard in the back with Scrafty. I mean, we all know how this matchup works. It's nothing really hurts, and for my attack, have enough energy for the Venus in the back, and this is the GG. Good game. I am a little bit tipsy today, so maybe that's why that I'm having more fun filming this than I normally do. Mandabath, a flying dark type, so Ninetales is going to tongue this one. I mean, Area 8 is a horrible move, and it's only neutral, and Dark Pulse 4 play is resisted. So I'm sitting pretty good. And the same thing with Azumarill. I'm just going to chip away, try to fast move Denial in the mirror match, because 1 bubble, 2 bubble does quite a bit of difference in terms of the energy gain. But it's like a pretty boring mirror matchup. I replaced my Azumarill, and that's why I had my first negative set today, so maybe I have to bring it back. I don't know. I need to find a better water type for the Marowak counter, and I show this one because their Azu is too healthy. I need to chip it away so I can farm down with other Matter Pokemon. And now I think I let this one go. Yep. Because both of my Pokemon can actually farm down this Azu. And I come in with Ninetales. And we have energy for the Scratch in the back, which is very interesting. Actually, everything is neutral, but I do want to make sure that I win this matchup. The thing with Scratch and Mirror match is that because we're just going to amp up our attack, so you want to get there as soon as possible, because otherwise you'll be taking more damage from the counter. And we can actually, I think I survived this powered up punch. We actually can counter down, and this powered up punch will do quite a bit on the Mandabath. Actually, nothing. They have to throw energy because Snarl does like nothing. And I know that I can just powder snow down and have a move for the Scrafty. And that is, Scrafty is, oh my god, Ice type that only takes neutral from the counter with this Night Slash. This is just incredible. Mark my word, Ninetales is gonna be a monster in the Great League. It already is. Like the hype is so that. Oh my god, Trophus, best lead possible. And it's very safe to assume that there's a Stunfisk in the back, so be aware of that as well. This is such a good lead. I just can't believe it. Nothing really hurts. Trophus' attack is pretty low, and they have a Sableye, so I know it's not a Stunfisk. It's a Marowak in the back. So this is the Caleb's team. Trophus double ghost. Oh no, double dark. No, Umbreon in the back. So it's like the Caleb double dark team. So I know that my Scrafty is the wing condition here, and we burn 2 shield, which is incredible. I shielded this one because I have Ice Beam already. I don't want to waste the energy. And also, like, Scrafty needs no shield to handle Umbreon. So this is my advice to everybody who's trying to climb up. Just find some time to watch some stream, watch some YouTube videos, so you know the common team. Because I literally just saw this team on Caleb's channel like yesterday in the morning. So immediately when I saw a Sableye swap in, I was like, okay, Caleb's team, Beppo Dart, Umbra in the back, save 2 shield for Scrafty. It's very natural, so you don't have to guess around, especially when you are at, I mean, I'm not a higher rank, but I'm among the higher rankings. And people on this ranks knows what they're doing, and they all know the same thing. So if you don't know that kind of knowledge, you put yourself in a disadvantage. Alright, I hope this video showcased what Alolan Ninetales can do. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm trying to try more things with different Pokemon, with the new meta. I know that my speech is really off because, as I mentioned before, I am not the most sober at the moment. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.